hello there, my darkling. You've come again, seeking tales that crumple the fabric of your security. You hunger for that beautiful ache of fear, don't you? Sit with me then, and let me tell you a story. A delicate dagger meant for your fragile nerves to hold. Tonight, I offer the Spectacle of Shards. Hold on tight, beloved. This one bites back. Imagine, if you will, a man named Evan, a restorer of forgotten antiques, old clocks, music boxes, you name it. His home was quiet, bathed in sepia light, and cluttered with objects craving new life. Then one day, on the edge of a crumbling estate sale, he found it. A mirror, or should I say, a masterpiece of malevolence. Its frame was etched with geometric precision, patterns that seemed to dance if you stared too long. What it reflected wasn't quite reality. Not perfectly. The edges shimmered, subtly warped, as though reality itself wanted nothing to do with what hid within. Evan brought it home, mounting it on his workshop wall. It became his obsession. Every glance felt strange, like it expected something from him. He brushed it off as too many late nights, too much work. But then the accidents began. A music box he'd just repaired fell and shattered, seemingly without cause. A clock sprang to life without being wound, its pendulum swinging erratically, ticking in irregular beats like the drumming of diseased heart valves. And oh, the whispers started. You know those moments, right? When you think you hear your name in the murmur of wind. Evan heard it clearer, louder, every day, and always, when he faced the mirror. And yet, my darling, he couldn't look away. It fascinated him, entranced him. He started leaving his work half done, uncharacteristic for someone of his meticulous nature. Instead, hours leaked away as he stared into the shards of that glass, his reflection always slightly off. A tilt of the head, a fraction of a second delay, a blink when he knew he hadn't blinked. Was it paranoia festering in his mind, or something far worse? I'll let you decide. One day he noticed the smudges, fingerprints on the inside of the glass, as though someone, or something, was pressing against it, trying to escape. He tried cleaning it, over and over, but they spread like accusations, like a judge pounding a gavel on his sanity. And then one night, they moved. Not faded, not erased. They shifted, trailing down the mirror's surface like droplets of sweat on skin. He felt cold. No, freezing. A ghostly chill biting through to his bones. He placed a blanket over the mirror that night. But mirrors, they're seductive creatures. They want to be seen. And that blanket didn't last until morning. When Evan woke, he found it neatly folded on the floor, the mirror glowing faintly. Not from sunlight. No, this was something else. Something wrong. Shadows around the mirror grew lifelike, slithering like thick oil down the walls. Before he could even scream, his reflection turned toward him and smiled, a grin too wide, impossibly wide, splitting its face unnaturally. In that moment, the air seemed to thicken. Breathing felt like swallowing wet sand. Evan could only gape as his reflection reached out toward the glass, hand stretching across barriers that weren't supposed to break. And oh, it broke, my dear. The sound was not shattering glass. It was more biological. A wet, tearing noise that seemed to come from everywhere and nowhere. That reflection stepped out. But that wasn't Evan anymore. It was sharper, hungrier, a version of him, stripped of every thread of humanity. The Evan thing didn't stay. No, it left, leaving the real Evan behind. The mirror dragged him into its cold void, a prison he could never escape. Now, his soul was trapped, bleeding into those twisted reflections you sometimes glimpse from the corner of your eye. You know the ones I mean, don't you? Those fleeting flashes, when your reflection feels alive. That's Evan now, and countless others, lost in the spectacle of shards. Oh, don't look so pale, my darling. It's just a story, isn't it? Go ahead, look into the nearest mirror. Just a quick glance. You'll be fine, probably. But be careful. Sometimes the reflection isn't reflecting you. Sometimes it's just waiting for its chance. Well, that's all for tonight, cherished one. Sleep if you dare. And remember, mirrors never sleep. Until next time.